Are these album packagings too similar? Chen criticized at his own wedding? But does NewJeans speak too much English? The Mnet Asian Music Awards snubbing some big names, a huge 50-50 update, and so much more in today's episode of Totally Legit K-pop News with me, Angelina, who cut her hair and got layers finally. What do you think? It looks the same, doesn't it? Chen recently got married, and by recently I mean 3 years ago, but he recently held a marriage ceremony. To refresh our memory, of course, back in 2020, he announced this marriage. On Monday, January 13th in 2020, breaking EXO Chen announces marriage in a handwritten letter to fans, and fiance is pregnant. It was a huge thing back then, remember? Because it wasn't just the marriage, it was like, oh, we're bringing a child into this world. But I digress, he got married 3 years ago, but he held a less of a private ceremony recently with, of course, his EXO members attending. All members of EXO attend Chen's wedding ceremony. It was reported earlier that Chen will hold a late wedding ceremony in October after 3 years of marriage. On the day of the ceremony, onlookers spotted all the rest of the EXO members present at the venue. This included Kai, who is currently serving in the military as part of the public service department. In one image, members D.O., Kai, Xiumin, and Baekhyun are seen posing next to the couple for a group photo. Netizens who saw the image on the forum mentioned that members Chanyeol and Chen are also in this photo, with their faces presumably covered by the original uploader with emoji stickers. That's a good point. Why is Chen's face covered? I'm a little confused as to why they would cover Chen's face, but it's fine. It's fine. I don't know. Of course, a lot of people praising the wedding, how gorgeous it was. So with all that said, what is the issue here? Well, Chen sparks controversy among Korean netizens by playing EXO's fan song at his wedding. So it seems that he incorporated EXO song's Don't Go in a live stream performance at his wedding. The specific issue raised by fans and netizens involves the original meaning of the song, as Don't Go was conceived as a fan song in 2013 to symbolize a growing relationship between EXO and their fan base EXO-Ls. So it seems because of this, the Korean title of this song was trending on Twitter. Like, when I first read this title, I was under the impression that like he serenaded his wife with this song, and that's why fans were getting upset, because I was like, no, don't sing it to her, this is our song. I don't know. That's the picture that was painted to me. But here's the clip in question, apparently. So it's the musicians who are playing like an instrumental version of the song. So here are some comments left by some K-netizens. I really don't care who holds a wedding ceremony or whatever, but upon hearing Don't Go, it filled me with rage. Several fans also pointed out Xiumin's previous affirmation on the importance of Don't Go, underscoring its role in exclusively connecting EXO with EXO-Ls. Don't Go is a very beautiful song that connects EXO with EXO-Ls. Okay, well, I mean, I guess it's a given if it's a fan song, right? Here are some more comments by K-netizens. I'm not even a fan of EXO, but this is shocking. The song is very special to EXO-Ls, and even if it's his wedding, he should have shown care for the way this song has meaning to those outside this context. This is too much. The lyrics allude specifically to his fans only, so I don't know why he had to choose this song to play at his wedding. A fan song at his personal wedding? Gone too far. Why didn't he just do like Best Luck or something? What people need to understand is that fans still accepted Chen either way, even after all the news and buzz surrounding EXO, ever since his sudden announcement of his wife's pregnancy. But he isn't even showing any gesture of care for the fans that made an effort to understand him. He is asking for a controversy. This live performance was just part of a medley, but I understand why y'all are mad. I'm not a fan, but I understand their anger. Amazing. So this is really interesting, and I would love to know your thoughts about it, because of course I'm trying to understand this point of view from some K-netizens, right? Like, it's a fan song that is super special to EXO-L and EXO, so it would in theory be weird to play it at his wedding. But then if we actually take a look at the clip, it's like, well, he's not even singing it. It's just, I guess, apparently part of a medley or something. Like, I don't like like, I don't know. Like, at the end of the day, my opinion is it's his wedding. He could literally do whatever he wants. But of course, let me know what you think about this. But also my second question is, if you were going to get married, what are the top 3 K-pop songs that would be most suitable for your marriage? Recently, in some forums, there has been a lot of discussion surrounding the fact that K-pop has been changing. You know, of course, as anything in life, things change, but a lot of people have been noticing that for K-pop in particular, English lyrics have become more of the norm. As a second gen stan, I would argue K-pop has always had English lyrics, but in terms of an increased frequency, I'm sure statistically we could come to a conclusion that they have indeed increased in frequency. Someone should actually study that though. You know, maybe in second gen it would be more you're mixing the English into Korean, and now these days it's more that you're mixing the Korean into English. That might be fair to say, right? But what about idols themselves speaking too much English? Of course, NewJeans is at the center of this conversation because 3 members recently did a live. So we have Danielle, Honey, and Hain. With of course Danielle and Honey both being from Australia and speaking fluent English. So there's this clip going around where they're both, you know, debating how does one pronounce broccoli. And you know, they're like arguing back and forth. It's quite funny. But then there's a part where Hain is just like, I don't understand what's going on. They keep speaking English. I should just go. Let's take a look at that.
Don't look it up. Don't look it up. It's gonna say broccoli. They're gonna put no. I'm just saying. I've lived with this girl for.
못 알아듣겠어요. 저 나갈래요.
죄송해요. 영어가 너무 많아요.
So basically she's like, I don't understand them, like I should leave. And they're like, no, don't leave, like we're sorry. To be fair, with the whole broccoli versus broccoli conversation, me either. Now of course some people could just think that this is joking, while others might think that it is a little rude to speak in a different language in front of friends that don't speak that language. I mean, it's a genuine conversation to have, so I was really interested to read this. I honestly wish that NewJeans members would stop speaking English. Everything aside, I like all the NewJeans members and I am obsessed with their songs and I'm a big fan. But NewJeans noticeably uses a lot of English. Minji, Danielle, and Honey just speak in English between themselves. I get that the foreign fans might be thankful that they speak English, but I feel like K-idols are losing their identity. NewJeans songs also have more English lyrics than Korean lyrics. And because those 3 members always speak English, it's just a bit sad. Recently, there was a controversial question mark live stream where Hain was half joking and half serious, saying how the members would talk in English between themselves all day long and she can't bear hearing it anymore. Minji just seems to accommodate the foreign members, but I just wish that Honey and Danielle something would speak more Korean. So here are some responses. So now they're even getting hate for speaking English. Seems like fangirls will get in trouble if they don't hate on female idols for a day. If it makes you uncomfortable, then just don't watch NewJeans videos. There are way more instances of them speaking Korean, so why are you making a fuss? In other groups, they are open to foreign members speaking their own languages, and there are a lot of cases of idols making videos speaking English and got way more fans. So why are you only hating on NewJeans? Is speaking English even a thing to hate for? What is this bull? The forced hate is severe. But then when your bias is speaking English, you're going to be the first on praising him, saying, my brat is even good in English. But look at you only nitpicking on popular groups to hate on them for speaking English. Disgusting. So I wanted to ask you guys' opinion because I think it's an interesting conversation to have. I don't think there's anything wrong with idols speaking English, right? And in fact, for foreign idols who don't have Korean as their native language, I can imagine it is quite hard to keep a full conversation in Korean when it wants to come out in a different language. It might be difficult to fully express themselves comfortably in Korean the way they want to. I do see a lot of clips of Danielle and Honey speaking both languages or mixing the languages together, and I feel like that's probably what's most comfortable to them. But when it comes to this particular situation where you have 2 English and Korean speakers and 1 Korean speaker, a question as old as time, do you switch languages to accommodate the one person who doesn't speak the other language? Or do you not? You know, if you're part of a community that is mostly not bilingual, but there are pockets of bilingual people within that community. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean if you are part of a bilingual community that's not part of a more majoritarily bilingual community. You know what I mean? Growing up bilingual, it was always a conversation and an expectation to cater to the one person who didn't speak both languages or who didn't speak the other language. So if there's like 20 French speakers and there's one person who only speaks English, then everybody is expected to speak English, right? Because you don't want that person to feel left out. But I also wanted to add that it's so easy to just get caught up in the moment and even forget what language you're speaking sometimes. Adding on the fact that there are people in the chat itself speaking different languages as well. I'm curious to know your thoughts, so let me know. Did SM copy V's Layover album packaging with Taemin's Guilty? Taemin is of course preparing for his comeback with Guilty and has showcased his album packaging, with some ARMY saying that it's quite similar, perhaps inspired by V's Layover packaging. So let's take a look. SM Entertainment under fire for allegedly plagiarizing BTS's V Layover album with SHINee Taemin's upcoming album design. So essentially, if we take a look at the album packaging, it's like a box. Then we can see all of the content inside. Like a cute little package, right? Then if we take a look at the Guilty packaging, it is also a box as well. Kind of reminds me a little bit of a shoebox, especially with literally the shoelaces. We have a receipt inside and everything. So it seems some people have brought up the fact that they're quite similar. If we look up here, it's a box. We look down here, it's a box. Yeah, there we go. We have it again, the layover. I mean, granted, the boxes are a little different, right? This seems like a box for packaging. We even have symbols at the top of the box that are like for shipping and stuff. And then the guilty box seems more like a shoe box. So of course I wanted to ask you what you think. Do you think they're too similar? Do you think that inevitably there are going to be some albums that are going to look similar in terms of packaging? Of course, neither Big Hit nor SM have said anything about this. So it's really just fan speculation at this point, but let me know your thoughts. Every year, the Mnet Asian Music Awards, also known as MAMA, come and announce their nominees. And every single year, we're always disappointed because so-and-so got snubbed and this person deserves better. So of course, this year is no different. MAMA have released their nominees. So let's check it out and let's see who is missing. Best New Male Artist, we have Boy Next Door, Even, RIIZE, Psychers, and Zero Base One. For Best New Female Artist, we have Adia, Elzup, Kiss of Life, Limelight, and Triple S. Best Male Group, of course, EXO, NCT Dream, 17 Stray Kids, Treasure, TXT. But wait a minute. Best Female Group, aespa, G-Idol, IVE, LE SSERAFIM, NewJeans, Twice. Where's Blackpink? No, literally, physically, literally, all of the above. Where actually are they? I'm concerned. Did they even do anything this year? You know, time is a construct created by YG. Best Male Artist, Jimin, Jungkook, Im Young-un, Park Jae-jung, Taeyang, and V. Some of these are just going to be like BTS versus BTS. Then we have so on and so forth, right? Oh my god, not even Artist of the Year. Do you see ATs? Or Enhypen? Question mark? Is Enhypen even here? Wait a minute, I'm so confused. I'm confused why Psychers is in this list, but not Enhypen or ATs. Anyways, worldwide fan choice basically catching everybody here. Now we can go look through all of it, but just know that there are some notable people missing from this. It has to be rigged. Netizens debate on the K-pop idols who were robbed of nominations for the 2023 MAMA Awards. So first of all, we have BTS. So despite 3 of the members being enlisted, BTS truly dominated with nominations for both the group and individual members. Yet netizens noticed that while Suga, J-Hope, Jimin, V, and Jungkook had solo nominations, nothing was there for Jin and RM. The nominations of MAMA are just, where's Namjoon and Jin? I'm honestly sad because Namjoon wasn't nominated on MAMA. Indigo is such a good album, like, be for real. And then of course, ATs. Where is ATs? Over the past year, they have released so much music for fans and traveled across the world, performing in front of thousands of fans in so many countries. ATs literally known for their performances and were not nominated for Best Male Performance. Mnet using ATs for KCON, but not nominating them is absurd and hypocrite. I need ATs to stop going there because there is no way they are nominated for not only Best Male Group, but also, and once again, for Best Dance Performance Male Group at MAMA. And then, of course, Enhypen, as we mentioned before, or Enhypen. How are we collectively deciding to pronounce this again? Huh? I think everyone can tell that Enhypen is literally one of the strongest dancers in the whole K-pop industry right now. The complex choreography and sharp synchronization. Being not nominated is a mystery for real. I can't take this award show that seriously. But we also have some JYP groups seemingly being snubbed, including ITZY, NMIXX, and Extraordinary Heroes. Now, of course, I stan ATs. I love ATs. I'm an ATNE allegedly, so I obviously believe wholeheartedly that they should have been nominated for more than just fan choice. But let me know your thoughts as well. I'm sure there are more groups than just those that we've mentioned that you truly believe should have been nominated and were not. And actually our next podcast episode is of course our second Halloween one, but November for us is going to be award season, so I'm excited to share who I think should win what in great detail. This past week has been quite tumultuous for 50/50, as it was previously announced that Kina had dropped her lawsuit and was seemingly returning back to ATTRAKT, with the other 3 members of course continuing on with their lawsuit. Kina even did an interview with Dispatch seemingly explaining her side of the story. In essence, the picture being painted was that An Sung-in manipulated the members into leaving ATTRAKT, that he planted ideas in their head that ATTRAKT wasn't financially stable, that ATTRAKT wasn't making the right decisions for them, and so of course naturally they should leave and file a lawsuit. However, a major update to this story is that ATTRAKT has of course, terminated the other 3 members' contracts. ATTRAKT terminates exclusive contracts with 50/50 members Sena, Shio, and Aran. So here's what ATTRAKT had to say. We notified Sena, Shio, and Aran, the remaining members of our agency's girl group 50/50, excluding Kina, of the termination of their exclusive contracts as of October 19th. We have taken action in response to the 3 50/50 members' lack of corrective measures or reflections on their serious contract violations. We will discuss follow-up measures against the members in the future. So I do believe a lot of people are kind of celebrating this as, you know, the 3 members are at least free. But I don't know, that statement kind of makes it seem like there is an open door to more legal backlash in the future. I don't know if that makes sense. You know, literally, we will discuss follow-up measures against the members in the future. So yes, they're free of their exclusive contracts as of now, and that's great, right? That's what they wanted. But what does that last statement exactly mean for them in the future? It's a little curious to me. So I'm very curious about the situation, but of course, as always, let me know what you think. Let's move on to Kpop Shenanigans, which are basically fun little things that have happened in K-pop recently. So we have Enhypen, who performed Bite Me on the Kelly Clarkson show. RIIZE announced their first comeback with Talk Saxy. NCT New Team made their pre-debut debut. Kind of, right? Billy released their music video for Dang, Hocus Pocus, and 17 for God of Music, with Chen releasing a music video for Good Enough. Appo released their Lightsticks. What do you think of it? As for our K-pop song of the day, it is Killing Me by Chungha. I was literally in the mood to make a playlist called Everything and Anything. And when I say everything and anything, I went as far back as 2006 and I was adding K-pop songs. My playlist is over 25 hours long. I just thought of any K-pop song I could ever think of that I like, and I made a playlist of it. And it came across Killing Me by Chungha, and I was like, I don't like that song because I like Heaven's Cloud by 17 and they sound the same. But then I actually listened to the song and I'm like, wait a minute, I've streamed this before. I actually like this song. I just remember really loving the music video. I felt like it was quite symbolic. Not that I remember it. I'll have to watch it again, but you know, the song's lyrics are relatable with it's killing me every day is a long tunnel. I am yet again tired of its endless darkness. And it's such, again, darkness within the lyrics, but then the song sounds quite upbeat and fun. There's even a lyric like, miss the future so bad, wish that we could go back. What do you mean by that? Ooh, the dichotomy. I remember that line just touching me because it's like, how do you even miss the future? There's no way to actually miss the future unless you miss dreaming of a future. Like if you're in a depression, you no longer dream of a good future. You just miss a time when there was a good future. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I like this song, so I recommend it. So now I have some TikToks. Oh, thank you. TXT, but not right now. Of course, every single TikTok will be linked below if you'd like to go check them out. Oh my god, POV broke up with Wooyoung just to be with his best friend, San. So here's Wooyoung doing an interview on the red carpet. This is literally so heartbreaking. Wooyoung tears up a bit. Literally me watching this. That was so sad. Can someone edit me into that? Someone make an edit of me like that. I don't know if I want to open that door, but help. Okay, this is so funny. I don't want to make fun. I really don't want to make fun because let's just watch it first.
Can you speak French? Hola. Teach me French.
Can you speak French? Hola. It's just so funny. Again, I'm absolutely not making fun because I don't know the context. Maybe it's an inside joke. I don't believe that he thinks hola is French. Do you know what I mean? I just believe in Jake. I don't, I just know his name because he has a nice smile and you guys told me his name is Jake. But like, I believe in him. Like, I don't believe that he thinks that. But even if he did, it's totally fine. We're not here to bash people who don't know how to say hello in French. Like, that's not our vibe. Saw a TikTok saying that it sounds like they're saying whoop that ass. And now I can't unhear it. Okay, this is Kick It by NCT, okay? Listen. Do you hear it? Whoop that ass. Oh my god. Me discreetly trying to fix my pad in public. Poor Songhwa, he's gonna get clowned to bits with it, and I love every second of it. If this isn't the most relatable thing ever, me trying to sing the high note with Jongho at the ATTRAKT concert. I have proof of this. I just have proof. I won't share any further than that. That would be me. I don't know how they got that clip of me, but that is me. Me trying to kill a roach that won't die. Yeah. Ooh, Fatu introducing herself on Knowing Bros. I just save any clip of an idol speaking French ever. If they're speaking French, I save it. There was another one, I think it was someone from Zero Base One.
Je m'appelle Fatou, je suis la rappeuse et la leader du groupe Black Swan.
So she's the leader and rapper of Black Swan. Okay, so I was tagged in this one, so I don't know what it is.
I want that oh my, OMG. I want that right now, no BRB. My BFF, cause I DK what's coming next. And I'll be elementary with the rest.
That's kind of true, though. What's that show? Shake It Up. I've never seen a single episode, but I've seen clips. Okay, so many people tagged me in this one. 2 people did, but I need to feel important. Oh my god. Ooh, I don't have no idea who this is, but he spoke French.
Bon courage pour aujourd'hui. Bon courage pour aujourd'hui. Oh, slay! Thank you.
Oh, slay, thank you. Like I said, if an idol speaks French, I save it. SM releasing 19 versions for Red Velvet's 3rd album.
But you did this for what? Why not? Why? Why not? Why though?
Why not? This could be us. R.I.P. Jongho spotted grocery shopping. It took, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I should admit this. It took me a while because I didn't get what was going on. I was just like, that doesn't look like him. Okay. Slow it down, make it bouncy. Chicken butterfly, tone that and spicy. Changyang got you vibe. If you wanna know how I. So that is basically it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. And these are the lovely individuals who help support me on a monthly basis. Thank you so much. You can join my Patreon for free. My patrons got to see a sneak peek of the podcast. I'm going to give you a little teaser so you can guess what we dressed up as. Here's the teaser. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like. I already said that. Bye.